This is the story of how I took my brother on his first ever backpacking trip. How will he do? And where will we go? Well, I think for Britain, it had to be Scotland. And to be more specific, this is the West Highland Way. For every great British backpacking trip, there's no better way than to begin with a national staple. As a lot of you may know, it's a funny old relationship you have with your siblings. It's a kind of bond which is hard to explain. They're the person that gets you. The one that learns early on how to wind you up way more than anyone else.
One pair on.
But they're also your first best friend.
Of course.
Whether or not we've had our different interests over the years, like me trying to be a pro skater, or Tom wanting to be the next Tiger Woods, we've always managed to remain close. Maybe that's from our tightly woven friend groups, or just a similar sense of humour.
Sounds like your fart the other morning.
I figured now was the best time to show him my world.
Did you get it? I can see him through the door.
So, I am Connor, that's Tom, and this is the West Highland Way. One of Europe's most walked trails, and for good reason, roughly 100 miles, gently making your way through the country parks outside of Glasgow and into the wilds of Scotland. Being able to maintain some creature comforts, a real sense of community,
The fellowship! Hey!
all whilst making your footsteps north through tremendous scenery. I was feeling jealous before we got going, kind of like when you wish you could read your favourite book again for the first time. I was witnessing Tom have all of his firsts, like waking up with your sore legs and having to do it all over again. Your first peak, blisters, and your first cat hole.
Thank you.
But then I remembered I'm here too. I still have plenty to learn, plenty to enjoy. Anyway, I just realised I've basically rambled through the entire first day, so let's jump into the action.
I've got a full-on hangover today. That's the end of day one though. The Caledonian sleeper wasn't the best. I know you can book fancy cabins and that, but we haven't got that kind of money, so we were just crammed in the seats. And we didn't get a great deal of sleep. But as you can see, this beautiful arrangement that we have here on Conic Hill. We're just making dinner now and giving ourselves a good chill here, ready to take on the Loch Lomond section tomorrow. And it's Tom's first ever national trail, or any long distance trail for that matter. I think his longest ever day on foot up until now is 14 miles, and that's just a day hike. So he's in for it for sure. But he's really enjoyed today. I think slightly starting to lag towards the end, but really grateful for this spot now. Well, that mine's going to be really watery, man. And hopefully we can get a good night's sleep if it doesn't dip below 0 tonight. And crack on with Loch Lomond tomorrow, try and get past there.
Oh, good.
Night night.
Morning.
Good morning. It's day 2. Yesterday was a good first day. We achieved exactly what we wanted to do and get into the beautiful Conic Hill behind me. It was a perfect wild camp. Got super cold in the night though. We're going to go down to Balmahar, grab some snacks for lunch from the little village shop, and then crack on with our day. I think it's about 20 miler. Just been, yeah, absolutely perfect conditions.
Oh, that's it down. Day 2 of Tom Cam. Now down to the lock and then go along there.
Cheers.
You'd have not known we were there.
That's a good start to the day right there.
Just hit the 3-hour mark on day 2. Oh, and he's doing blister check. One coming. Ooh. So what's this tape called?
Luco tape. Nice spot, isn't it?
Tom Cam.
It's just gone midday on day 2 and we found the goods. I just managed to bounce my camera across the concrete, but I think it's alright. It's lovely through here, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
Anyone home?
What's the date today? The 8th.
Anyone sleeping in it last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said in that storm, the storm bothy when we were on the Isle of Skye, there was 18 of us.
Yeah.
Because it was a storm out and nobody could even pitch their tents. Me and my friend Mike slept in the kitchen part of it, just on the floor.
Yeah.
Tom, we did 21.5 miles today.
That's great, guys.
Okay, day 2 in the bag. We're a little tired. Didn't sleep as well as I'd thought in last night up Connick. It was just a bit patchy but good. Tom slept really well and then he's just bagged, yeah, an even bigger day than his already biggest day. He's doing really well. I couldn't be more proud of him right now. And we found, well, there's a bothy just before the end of Loch Lomond and we're in here tonight. We've managed to bag it with just 3 of us. So we met a guy called William today and yeah, we've just been hiking along the last bit of the afternoon and we're crashing in the bothy together. I think one of them's going to get the fire on and have, I think, an easier day for us tomorrow, to be honest. Probably going to get past a town called Tindrum, which is over the halfway mark, which is cool. Yeah, just take it a bit easier. We're done with the shores of Loch Lomond. They are, as people tell it, you know, rooty, rocky, very undulating. But it was actually quite good fun, to be honest with you. The scenery is beautiful. So it's hard to complain when you've got this lucky with the weather. And yeah, it's just been super enjoyable. There's a lovely community feeling as well. Oh, this looks much better than last night's one, I think.
You can't go home with chili.
I feel like chili just always takes the win.
It does.
Morning.
Did you get it?
I can see him through the door. Make sure you latch it, Tom.
Start of day 3. Lambo's heading the way.
Trusting my socks are still on.
His socks are still on the back. Come all the way along there. We keep going.
It is a really nice morning. I think there's a bit of a low-lying cloud on all the hilltops right now. I reckon the sun will burn it off before long. We are making our way out of Loch Lomond now. Hey! I just want to say to you Scottish people, I'm sorry if I butcher pronunciations, but that's just how it's gonna go. But yeah, we're making our way out of Loch Lomond and I think we've got a nice incline and we may be trying to make our way to Tindrum today to be able to do a bit of a resupply for food, and then we'll just go beyond there to find a camp spot eventually. And yeah, a slightly easier day today, I hope. I don't want to burn out me and Tom when we've still got so much to enjoy of this journey. But yeah, let's see how we go.
I think he might be enjoying himself. fellowship.
Hey.
Not very ways it's filming.
Sounds like your fart the other morning.
Just filled up the filter water from the river. My first try of it. That's right. Wow.
Big push today, dude.
How many miles without stopping?
I think we had a 14-mile morning. All day.
We're on just under 16 miles, which is
Right, we are past the halfway mark and we stopped in Tindrum. I think that's like mile 52 for a much needed resupply for the next couple of days, and we also tanked up as well a bit, and we've cracked on a little bit now just to give ourselves a better chance to tomorrow. And then yeah, we're kind of in the middle of finding a camp spot. We just got this gorgeous sunset in the valley right now, so it's quite enjoyable either way. But I'm just hoping we'll stumble across a nice spot to pitch the tent now. We've started looking. That railway line, that's look mental. That is sick.
that's Red Dead though, isn't it?
Yeah, just not steam.
So what I have to do is wash these socks in the morning and have them hanging off my bag.
That's what I do every day. Put one pair on. Man overboard. Fancy a coffee, bud?
A very good morning on day 4 of the West Highland Way. We made it past about 56 miles. We've got the Bridge of Orkney this morning, and yeah, we're going to see if we can get to sort of like I think it's King's House Valley. There's a little hotel there and this really cool spot I want to try and camp at tonight. But we're definitely deep into it now, and Tom's doing insanely well. I think he said his hardest day was definitely yesterday. I think that was just a matter of not really breaking that much through the morning and the early afternoon. So yeah, I think it was just a bit more of a struggle for him. So today we're just going to do things slightly differently. Stop when we can and when we need to. Allow our feet to cool down as much as possible. Just going to eliminate the opportunity to get blisters and stuff. So I definitely fancy a coffee. I'm hoping, got a little spot called the Bridge of Orkney coming up after this old military road we're doing, and yeah, I'm hoping we can maybe get a coffee before we press on. So I'm feeling it this morning. Definitely trying to take it day by day still, but if we can get through to the nice wild camp spot I wanted to get to tonight, that's 18 miles from where we started, and we go over the Devil's Staircase first thing tomorrow morning, which is not as bad as people always say, or sorry, people always say it's not as bad as the name suggests. Yeah, that should be pretty chill, but we're just going to have a real small day tomorrow to go to Kilknockloven. Again, Scots, I do apologise for the pronunciation.
Let's go.
Out with Vilder again. Seems like we're matching similar paces. He's a lovely guy from Czech Republic that we spent the night in the bothy together. Had a little fire and chilled out. And then yeah, just day by day we seem to be bumping into him and we're just cracking on up the hill.
That's the Conqueror. Tom the Conqueror.
Steve's in the mix, mate.
Steve's in the mix.
Steve's in it, mate.
Steve the plodder, mate. Steve the donkey.
Mate.
That always sounds a bit weird. No, I got that.
I think, to be honest with you, for me, as much as him, I think that this has been such a lovely experience so far. I think we're both at quite a big junction in our lives, and I think everything's about to get a whole lot busier, and we're probably going to struggle to do things like this as brothers. So I think now is the best opportunity for us. We get into a stage of our lives, and I'm getting married next year, and Tom's just bought his first home, so
Yeah, it just feels like now was a perfect moment, and it's been super enjoyable.
It was so cold.
Yeah. Mate, down south we paid for this sort of water, don't we? In a bottle. We paid premium rates.
Yeah, my bottle in here is cool. Brought this in London. Still Scottish water, mountain water. It's right here.
Cheers, lads.
Yeah, cheers guys. It's crazy that.
We kind of left it proper late to find a camp spot. We're going. I don't even know where it is. It's getting really dark. It's unbelievable around here. We'll be alright. We'll just find a good space. I could have sunk about 20 pints in that tub.
I don't know, just sit there and share experiences with everyone. Yeah, everyone from so many different walks of life.
Has a story.
Yeah. And then there's just the little lamb brothers.
What the hell was that?
Pulled the tent over. Good go. That was fun.
Just had a weird deja vu, man.
Alright.
I don't know. I wanted to say something to you, and I didn't want to do it on camera, but it's sort of on now. I basically wanted to ask you if you'd be my best man at my wedding.
Of course, obviously. Of course. I wouldn't. Yeah. Miss it.
A very good morning on day 5. We're in a lovely valley. We just managed to pitch by a river and quite close to a little waterfall that I wanted to grab a photograph at before we head on up Devil's Staircase. I'm filtering water this morning. I brought my coffee down with me to keep my hands warm while I do it and just kind of have a chill by the river. It's really peaceful down here. We try and get cracking early, sort of like 7:30 maybe. But Tom's just slowly getting up to. It's a shorter day today. Just got to get to Kinloch Leven. And we are going to try and have a shower today. Been a mega trip, met a lot of wonderful people. This trail is definitely one I would come on if it was going to be my first go at a long distance hike and you were like on your own, worried about if you were worried about all that solitude, you're definitely not going to find that here. I guess in the same token, if you are seeking being on your own in the wilderness for a long time, maybe this isn't the trail for you. Maybe I'll go do sections of the Cape Wrath or the Sky Trail or something. Tom. Mm-hmm. Look.
Oh,
Do you reckon you were sleeping down here?
wait.
You'll see the passus out there when you get it.
Got it.
2 days left to hike, mate. Comes our fire. Here we go, the infamous Devil's Staircase, the most talked about part of the trail. Ah, that wasn't so bad. Okay, just over 5 miles and the Devil's Staircase done, and I think that only means we've got 5 left for the rest of the day, and today is the day of the shower. And I would stamp. Yeah, we're gonna try and get a pitch at a campsite in town, one would hope, that has a shower, do a bit of food shopping, and actually get a bit of pub grab, which would be absolutely stellar.
Oh my god. Ha! Definitely, as you say, we're definitely at a calorie deficit, aren't we?
I was thinking about yesterday in that pub, I was thinking, I saw a few people with old, like, fish and chips, and I was like, why the did I not order one?
That fish and chip looks banging.
It did look good, didn't it?
Oh,
Good.
why didn't we just eat there?
Too busy, mate, too busy.
Mate, we were just loving it. The hero of the trail.
Wait, I'm dead.
Mummy's little soldier.
This little soldier. When did you lot get here?
We just smashed a fish and chip.
Mate, I've been in that pub 2 hours.
the shirt is drying. Hello.
Good evening.
Well, the last night. That was a good experience. Definitely recommend that to anyone that is toying with the idea of doing that. Met some great people on the way. Good quality time with my brother. Last night he asked me to be his best man at his wedding, so that means a lot. It's been great. Makes you realise how chilled out life can be. But yeah, next week back to the chaos of life. So we'll see you at the finish line tomorrow.
We are now making a final big ascent for the trail out of Kinlochleven. It was really nice to camp up there last night, have a shower, recharge batteries, and meet up with a lot of the friendly faces we've met on the trail. I'm not gonna walk along here and start reeling off all the names, but you know who you are, and you've made this trail a very special first experience for Tom, I think, and for me also. It's the first time I've walked the West Highland Way. It's very busy, but I think if you come in with that mindset for community, it's a really wonderful thing. Having our first break of the day. Tom's doing the usual of airing the feet. Just gonna have a coffee because we got going early this morning. I guess it's more about having a little relax and really trying to enjoy these last 10 miles of the trail. We're just about to come round and see Ben Nevis for the first time. Haven't run into any of the familiar faces yet, but I'm sure they'll catch us up or vice versa. Well, it is the last few miles. I think we're just coming up into Glen Nevis. Tom's held up incredibly well. Yeah, I can't believe how well he's done. He's a battler though, he always has been. I'm so proud of him. First time hiking straight onto a long distance trail with me and just soaked it all up. All the wild camping, doing this my way, and I think he's enjoyed it. Well, we've done it our way for a change, and that's really nice. It's Ben Nevis and Tennant's Lager. Taught me a lot as well about, you know, patience, talking to people. I'm more of a, I always tend to be really goal oriented and plough through everything. Don't always stop to chat with everyone. He's really good at it, he's a good people person. As we made our way out of the hills and down towards Fort William, I guess the final lesson of the trip was the anticlimactic feeling of standing at the finish line, with people sat there eating a sandwich having no idea what you've just been and done. But it was never about that one moment, it was those moments we shared together, and with everyone else we had the pleasure of meeting along the way.
Come on, Connor. Get in his arms.
Who's going to hold the stick?
No one's stick.
I'm still sitting there first. Damn it, haven't we?